Hello, from Corkin Cherubini, who is now a targeted individual. In fact, I've been a targeted American citizen for 22 or 23 years, that I suppose, maybe longer. No one really knows when it begins because it is so covert in those early stages. But today I want to talk about this very topic of targeting, and it relates to a true incident. And sometimes true incidents don't seem very pertinent when you're experiencing it or hearing about it for the first time, but it weighs upon you, and the gravity of the situation will maybe come out at a much later time, which is what happened to me. I met a young lady in a coffee shop. It was a Whole Foods coffee shop right near the, not too many feet from the Atlantic Ocean. Beautiful day, cool and crisp and sunny, and we were about the only ones in the coffee shop, this co-op, and we began talking, and she was doing a little something on the computer, I don't know what, but we began talking, and I somehow explained to her that I was a targeted individual, I thought, and we talked about that kind of thing, and she said, well, you know, that's really odd because I want to be a targeted individual. And I sort of choked on my pastry and swallowed some coffee to wash it down. But anyway, my next comment was, you don't know what you're really saying, because you can't comprehend what it's all about until you actually experience it. And she was firm. She said, I do know what it is. I've read a lot about it. I've talked about it. I know what it is. And I want to be a target. And I tried to fill her in on what the reality of it was for the next few minutes. And she listened and nodded and finally said once again, I really do want to be a targeted individual. I can do more as a targeted individual, I feel, than not being one. And I saw the argument was futile and left. But a few days later, I was thinking, why could somebody be like this and want to risk their very lives doing something, even though it would be very important? And it occurred to me that, you know, maybe if I'd heard about it, I would want to be one. I don't know that you can get in the program by wanting to be one. But anyway, I thought about it more, and I realized that she was like many of us, wanting to do whatever she could to make society a better place. And anyway, I see her as the epitome of an American hero that is willing to risk well-being and livelihood for, you know, getting rid of a program as atrocious as the gang stalking, targeting of individuals program, or COINTELPRO. Gang stalking is what many people call it. But anyway, that's the incident, and you can make of it what you want, but I saw it as very important after the fact, and I have not seen that person in 2 years. But if you happen to view this Please know that you have earned my full respect in every way as a true American hero. Thanks a lot.